Happy Wednesday, everyone. This is Dano at Leadham Scale Model Cars YouTube channel. It's another glorious day out. Well, not really. It's kind of gloomy looking, but it's okay. It's a beautiful day. We woke up and we're building models and we're maybe going to work. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's still a glorious day. I hope everyone is doing well. It is Work in Progress Wednesday. I just now started this kit. Really, this morning. I did open it up last night. Checked out the parts and everything. I got some pretty good plans for this kit. I hope you all stay tuned for the progress on it. But I'm going to show you what I got going on here. This is the body that came out of it. Very nice. You know, the Oldsmobile definitely has some good lines. But I got a little magic about to happen. So I want you guys to close your eyes. Okay? Close your eyes. And then after I say the magic word, I want you to open them back up again. So, here we go. Close your eyes and abracadabra. Whoosh! There we go. This is what I'm going to use. Jimmy Flintstone, resin body, chopped Oldsmobile. I already cleaned out the flashing windows, around the fenders, and the hood, the headlights. I cleaned all that out already. I gave it a little bit of scuff. I'm still got to do a little bit of cleaning to do, but you can basically see the difference in the chop. This is a great body, but of course, I'm doing an Old School Kustom, and so I wanted a chop, and Jimmy Flintstone had exactly what I was looking for. And he does a really good job. Like I said, I'm just in the initial stages of cleaning this up. Like I said, I opened up all the windows. I opened up all the flashing that was in the hood. Cleaned up the flashing around the fenders. Want to give you a couple of hints and tricks. Before I go too far into this body, I always want to like pre-fit certain parts of the body, you know, from what's in the kit to make sure that they fit correctly on the resin casting, because it is thicker and there's a lot of lumps on the inside. I use 150 grit to clean up the inside of this. Get all to flatten it out, whatever lumps and bumps are in there that may interfere with windows or body pans, you know, interior pans, I should say, chassis and everything. So I make sure everything, you know, is fit even before I prime it. You know, just like for the chassis, for example, we know that it's thicker, but I want to make sure that the chassis fits well. You know, it's an important trick if you're working for with resin bodies. And look at that. That thing just about fits perfect. The fender wells fit up right against the upper fenders. That fits really nice. Kudos to Jimmy Flintstone for doing a great job in his castings. Get that pulled out. Want to make sure the hood, the kit hood fits well. Oh my gosh, look at that. Like a glove. Absolutely perfect. Look at the lines on that car. This is going to be bad to the bone when it's done. Yeah, I got a paint scheme I plan on doing on it. I don't think I'm going to go really fancy on this, but I do want something that really shows it off. I will have to cut windows for it, the rear window. You know, I think I can use the kit windows, but I just have to carefully cut them down to fit. And what I'll do is I'll make a little template, a little thin cardboard template of both the front and the back windows, and lay that on the kit windows and trim them to fit. Now, the other thing is like these headlight openings for the bezels. Again, you may have to do filing on some of them and make sure they fit. I already did a little bit of filing when I opened them up, but look at that. They fit right in there, perfect, just like on the kit. Even fall out just like on the kit. How about that? There is one thing I know I'm going to have to do. The fender skirts. I'm going to have to modify the fender skirts because this is so much thicker than the kit. The fender skirt does not want to fit flush. I can see right there. I don't know if you can see it right here. It's really thick. And that's going to have to definitely be thinned down. It's pretty thick here. I'm going to have to, so I'm going to have to thin this inner fender well out to fit in these fender skirts, because I do want fender skirts on it. But I tell you what, everything is crisp, clean on this. After I get everything fit that I want to fit, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a dark primer on this. And there's a reason I like the dark primer, like the oxide red on resin bodies, is because I can get a better idea of where whatever pinholes may be on here, whatever sink marks are on here. I can see better with a dark primer instead of a light primer. Now I can see a little sink mark right here. It's very small, but that's tiny. But all my body work, actual fill in and rescribing the doors and what have you, I'll do after primer. I always do that with resin bodies. It's just because I can see it better. I can visualize, I can see the little, imperfections better once it has primer on. Then I'll do, all my body work. Smooth it out where it needs to be smoothed out. Fill where it needs to fill in. Now I noticed something interesting on both rear fenders. He has 2 indents in the same exact place on the rear fenders. Now I'm wondering if he did that for a custom antenna option. I don't know, but I'm not going to put antennas on this, so I'm going to fill those in. They're in the same exact spot, same distance apart, and they look like, they don't look like sink marks. They look like places where you will actually drill out to put in antennas. Oh, wait a minute. I'm just noticing now. Look at that. Yeah, sure enough. The kit body has the holes already in it. So, see that? Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I will put antennas on. It's either antenna or trim. I'll have to look in the kit instructions. Maybe it's a trim that goes up there. I don't know. I don't see any trim up there on the kit. I don't even see antennas on there. So why those holes are there, I don't know. I'm guessing they got to be for antennas. But see, on the kit, on the box art, there's no antennas, no trim or anything on the upper part of those rear fenders. So that's interesting that there will be holes pre-drilled there. Very interesting. So I guess even if they would have to be filled if there's no antennas in there, even on the kit body. Interesting. Always compare the two bodies. The kit body and the resin body, just for things like that to see. What may or may not be part of the kit or modified. But I tell you what, his lines are great. He did an excellent job on this casting. I really hardly see any imperfections at all. So after I get everything fit, I'll scuff it, I'll prime it, I'll fill in what needs to be, I'll finesse whatever needs to be. But man, I'm excited. Definitely excited for this build. This was another kit that I've been wanting to do for such a long time. Isn't that beautiful? Stay tuned to the build progress on this. I definitely will keep everyone posted, both here on YouTube and on Facebook. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Peace and love to you all. May the rest of the week go grand. And yeah, just have a great day, everyone. It's hump day. Peace out. Take care.